clearly lots of people in communities across the mid-state are against these data centers. But what about the other side? What does the industry itself have to say? Dennis Owens got their side of the story. He joins us with that. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. There's a thing called the Data Center Coalition. It's a national advocacy group for the industry, and one of its executives is at the state capitol right now talking to lawmakers. But Dan DiOrio stopped in our studio first. He recognizes lots of Pennsylvanians consider data centers the boogeyman. He's seen the packed township hearings with residents saying we don't want them here, the concerns about water and power usage and the noise. So I said, okay, make your case to one of those very skeptical residents as to why they should want data centers in their neighborhood.
Data centers are going to create tremendous economic opportunities for your community. It's opportunities for skilled trades. It's opportunities for future careers in a 21st century economic field. It's opportunities for significant amounts of revenue to reinvest in your community, in the services that you all rely on. But this is an industry that is committed to responsible development. It works to ensure that it's not going to raise your electricity rates, and it uses water responsibly. I think ultimately, we are committed to being a good partner in communities. That community's got to make its decision for itself. I think for every community that may not want a data center, that it doesn't fit their needs, there may be another community where it does fit their needs. And that's where I think the industry will look to develop throughout the state.
I asked DiOrio if the industry's done a good enough job explaining to communities, here's what data centers will bring. And he admits they need to do a better job of that. And James, it's important to note that when you get on one of your many devices, you've got two there. I've got a cell phone here. When you have your Ring camera and you have your smart TV and you have a telehealth appointment, online banking, all of this requires data centers, which he calls the brain of the modern internet. So we're all using all kinds of stuff requiring data centers, but nobody seems to want one of those in their area.
Yeah, you want the benefits of it, but you don't want what goes along with it. I mean, every time you have something new like this, people are very skeptical about having them in their backyards.
And in Pennsylvania, it's ×2, resistant to change. And one of the concerns is, if too resistant, put up too many hoops, there's other states that might be saying, hey, come on, we'll take you.
Exactly, and that right there is the downside of it. I mean, you want the money, you want the revenue that will come along with it. You don't want them to leave.
Right.
But where do you put it?
There's one thing, I haven't heard this point. Yes, they move into area, they will pay school district taxes. We assume if they're paying the normal school district taxes, a good rate. They're not actually putting children in the school. So they're not using the resource, but they're funding the resource, which it could be for some communities, might find that to be an attractive arrangement.
All right, Dennis, thank you for bringing us that side of it. Interesting to hear his take on it all. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.